when we released Vibes, maybe like after a month it started to blow up a lot on the internet, and we were getting like people from like the UK, America, South America, Europe, like all like listening, blowing up, like commenting. It was like, yeah, just kind of becoming like aware of that and like how that like kind of changed our like day-to-day lives as well.
Vacations have graced us with a stunning debut album in Changes. With big love from their showcase at South by Southwest and crowds across Australia, their momentum isn't slowing down. They came into the studio to chat about their weird internet fandom and if they're ever going to go to Brazil.
So Changes comes out on Sunday, which is debut album for first like full release. So I want to know how it's different from previous short form releases that you guys have done.
Definitely a lot more effort, love and care has gone into this release. With previous releases, kind of like I would write a song and be like, oh, okay, that's cool, I'm just gonna like record it like the next day and then spend a little bit of time mixing it. But this time around, like it was a big like collaborative effort from everybody. We all spent a lot of time like looking over these songs, like thinking about like the track listing, the flow, like we rewrote some of the songs a few times as well and like structurally changed them. Spent a lot of time mixing with Nate and like focus on production, trying to make that more stand out as well.
We became like goblins in that studio after a while, just
getting like really intense cabin fever, staying up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, like going for huge sessions, like
stinky.
Yes.
Very stinky. It was also the first release that really had Joey's amazing talent on recording rather than live, because we've been using our first drummer Harrison Chapman until then, and like love Harrison, but Joey is incredible. And it's really nice.
Yeah, it's nice to capture Joey on an actual release. Hello. There he is.
The other EPs kind of came about because we could and because they were fun, but conceptually there wasn't much tying them together, and we didn't really approach this album as like a concept album. It just kind of found its way there, which is nice to have like a body of work.
Yeah,
as an
I
album.
found that kind of nice when you pointed it out to me, because I didn't even realise till like the album was actually completely written that there was sort of a flow and like concept with it.
Yeah, there was like this whole moment in time where Campbell and I had like, I don't know, about 50 demos written or something. And we're just like, nah, none of them.
This won't do.
Yeah.
Got there eventually, but
Yeah, I actually could not keep track of the amount of demos you guys were putting through like every day. Be like, what do you guys think about this song? It's like, yeah, that sounds good as well. Like, what do you want to do with it?
nothing.
And I think
In
like,
the bin.
I think like getting all that traction on the internet was kind of a wake-up call as well, being like, oh, we should actually take this a bit more seriously, because we know we can get something out of this and get like something really rewarding.
How do you guys tame the beast that's kind of untamable? How do you guys respond to, I suppose, criticism, but also the praise?
Well, the most criticism we get is just come to Brazil. So,
yeah.
And we're just like, yeah, okay, that's...
Pay for me to come.
Yeah.
We would love to. We're also broke.
Also work at Domino's. Like.
Yeah.
It's like, it was weird at first. I remember when Vibes like started blowing up, I kept refreshing like the YouTube link every 5 minutes, just like seeing all the comments come through. And then like over time, I just eventually started getting used to that. Like started like, as more videos started getting uploaded, as more fans started sending through like messages or like fan art, covers, stuff like that. You start kind of getting used to that, I feel.
Yeah.
The more it comes through.
Yeah.
With all these new songs, they've all been like very well received as well. I don't think we've had like a bad comment on any of the singles.
Sure, there's been one bad.
Okay. I just haven't seen them.
They're out there.
Keep it that way, baby.
Portuguese or something. Like.
Yeah, obviously, it's weird getting that kind of traction on the internet from people you've never met, especially because before that, like, we were tiny little boys, and like, we're not in by any means like
still tiny little boys.
Still tiny boys. In no means like we're like a big band or anything, but it's weird reaching that many people on the internet when you're not expecting it at all. And so like those first few days we were all freaking out reloading YouTube and like watching
Yeah.
accounts go up and just like, what is happening here? Or like just getting people PMing you, like asking for chords and stuff. And it's like, why do you want to learn our songs on guitar? Like,
Oh, shout out to the guy that actually tabbed out one of the songs, and I actually learnt it from him. That was parts I just didn't know, actually.
So good.
it's an inspiring story.
Yeah.
Favorite song on the album that people should look out for like each of you?
Definitely Telephones, because that song is like the most layered song I've ever done. Like a lot of vocals, a lot of synths. I feel like it's a song that's going to be really hard to pull off live. I'm going to try really hard to pull it off live, but we'll definitely check out that one. It's a favorite.
We've got ideas of how we're going to do it.
Yeah, we're working on that one.
Yeah, when it happens, it's going to be very special. I'm a big sucker for one of the singles we've already released, Steady, just because it's so catchy and I love playing the fast poppy stuff. But On Hold on the album, I love that song. There's like 9 Campbells singing at once and it just sounds angelic.
Thank you.
Van Lier, what's your
Yeah,
favorite song?
probably just the album itself.
No, you got to pick a song.
Every song's good.
Yeah, probably the song we just did, Club Social, is like probably like was my favourite one of the album. I really like what Campbell did with the vocals and especially like in the recordings with like harmonies and stuff. I think it like definitely is like a weird angle that we've sort of never hit before, and it's like really interesting and it's like really fun to play. Yeah.
I feel that. Part of getting that cabin fever was just me like sitting next to my laptop with a microphone in front of me, and I just kept making like vocal tracks and just on the spot recording like more and more harmonies and seeing what I came up with. And I like went like full Beach Boys, like Brian Wilson on it. So like in the recordings, there's like 10 like versions of me just singing like all these like layered harmonies going over one another, which is nice because like I've never done that before.
Yeah, it's brought this whole new dynamic to the new album, and it sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
My favourite's probably Soft. It's called
Soft is a sexy
It's a
song.
very sexy song. Just all the tones and stuff of each instrument just like complement each other really well. Very well mixed. Yeah, it's good song. Very,
stuff.
very fun to like sing along to. Even it's like a kind of soft, slow song.
Thank you so much for having chats and good luck with
Thank
shows.
you for having us.
It's been lovely being there.
Much.